Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Ready!
Willis with a good throw out wide. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off
Hold
the
the stick.
game you play on Thursday night? Guys that know extra pep in their step. You go to them early.
On second and a couple. Willis. Open man downfield is Davis. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On first down, Willis. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Let his move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Titans at 7-3 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to take things on here in this one.
Behind you, giving you encouragement. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. And I expect them to do just that.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 23. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Ready!
Just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cowboys! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Completes it to Davis. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they can settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs on 1st and goal.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Shot 17. Ultra.
Drop-off, incomplete, nearly intercepted.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Ready, break.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior
Green
to this
Jack.
game, I feel like they've got a good mindset. And in fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, they give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Check right.
After the touchdown. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 now, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Let's go now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hut, hut.
They'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wallace. And they'll move this across midfield to the 48. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
Here we go. Here we
He
go.
certainly has. If he finishes up this drive with a touchdown pass,
Set.
anymore. We're moving right to veteran and continue from there.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 more on that one and another first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him.
Down.
Because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
Ready.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hut.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great.
Set. Hut.
Off out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They come into this one off the loss of the weekend. You say if you play a Thursday night game, it's tough to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Let's go.
For the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And Davis with it left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to get 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Willis. Over the middle, into the hands of Burks. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week.
Here we go.
2nd and 5.
Ready.
Right back to the air with Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe-tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Play action. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here
Come on. Hey.
Top
row 18.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. And eventually dropped for a huge loss.
To try again after the sack. Willis. And he's got his man on the out route. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But running savvy and toughness is a premium forward now.
That's caught. Inside it's Burks. That's a touchdown. Trailing Burks with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead out to 11. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. from the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Raider
Watch
offense
one.
set to get this drive started. They come off a victory over
Ready?
the Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But
Let's
equally
go.
important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so,
Ready?
how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week and really play well in this game.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult.
Set,
And just
ready.
when you think you got everything covered, here comes a backup in the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Go.
First down, Willis. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up second and 10.
Ready?
Again to throw, Willis on second down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play
Ready?
to get their momentum going.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short,
Ready?
manageable. A lot easier to
70
pick them
Ranger,
up, isn't
70
it?
Ranger.
Willis looking to throw on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Willis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing
Let's go
usually
now.
leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback up and allow him a chance to throw.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defense has identified something that he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit.
Ready, ready.
People steal signals. Maybe
Quick,
sometimes
yellow.
they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got
right?
And limited them to just a couple on first down.
Fly blue. Drill green. 10 cycles. Black ultra. Black shot. Set.
Second and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's White. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it.
Here we go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Let's go now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hut, hut.
Right down to the read option. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
On the double.
You also have to have interest in the running game as well. They
Trail,
did a nice
yellow.
job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Blaster, 6. Strike. Check, strike. Set.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, set.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mega, mega. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they're going to bring this one back. Football return touchdown for the Titans. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
Now you know they're going to have to hear this from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go. Here we go.
Their offense set to get this drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, that's the issue here, trying to get points out of this drive. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Drill, 52. Check view. Check hut.
Take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series. And they need a big adjustment here to put some points on the board.
Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now.
Let's go.
Some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Willis's throw going to be caught by Davis. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, set.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they
Ready.
do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game.
Check.
And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 20 wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Let's go.
Second down and 7. Back to throw here. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game,
ready.
it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A safe throw and a good one.
Cut.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first one of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football.
Here we go. Here we go.
Offense set to begin the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half is in better form. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Here we go.
Pick up a 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Second down. Willis looks good. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Winding down.
Ready.
This type of performance is ace pass.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of first down. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we haven't exactly if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Team has been in this one, and in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far,
Ready.
watching the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Ready.
Then set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Ready.
Zone, made sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the short catch and flip the down back to 1.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're
Hey,
right.
check Vega.
What they have to be careful of is getting glued.
Set.
Because if you do that, you're almost guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
Ready.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ready.
Back to throw now, 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game.
Okay, ready?
A nice throw there for a good gain.
560. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle. 27.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. Back to the ground game with White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game.
Here we go.
But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush would just tee off on your quarterback.
Ready.
In that situation.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Down.
The Raiders on 3rd down.
Yellow.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, cross you.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Tennessee offense about 7. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Preseason, all talked about is building forward, and I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first few
Ready.
quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they really want to down the stretch.
Man, not sure if actually the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, you want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Second down throw coming by Willis. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that should look like a short win for the defense.
3rd down, it's Willis. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard
Playmaker, step
line.
up right now.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going on 2nd down.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback He's not received the protection he needs.
Let's go now.
He's had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Ready.
Third and long, they'll look to throw. Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There's no way we're
That's
going
unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a
Here we
run.
go, set.
And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's
Set.
you got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile.
Right,
He's able to make a
97.
nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas
Come on,
first
set.
down.
Opposite. Green.
White, he'll try the left side. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football.
On the ready.
As an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next
Hey,
call.
red. Set.
2nd and 6. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tanner Muse with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Carter hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this game has played out. Continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board.
Set, ready.
Make this thing look just a little bit better.
Let's go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
Ready, ready.
Exact same thing themselves. But they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for them to try to get some momentum going.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his
Here we go. Ready?
They run straight ahead here with White. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this crowd is certainly
Ready, ready.
their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover.
Here we go. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Tennessee, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll look to get back on the